Wendy, played by Susan Cookson, has been lingering in the background of Faith's Sally Dexter recent storyline on Emmerdale, which saw her discover her cancer was back, and this time, it was terminal. In the next few months, the Dingle matriarch will be tying up some loose ends as she realizes her time is coming to an end on the ITV soap. However, her family could get a big shock when they discover who has been left everything in their mother's last will and testament. When Faith was first diagnosed with secondary cancer, it was only Wendy and Moira Barden, Natalie J. Robb, who knew what was going on. They tried to convince the Dingle matriarch to be honest with her family, who she was struggling to connect with after everything she had put them through in the past, especially with her son Cain Dingle, Jeff Hordley. She thought instead of forgiving her for what she has put them through, they would paint on a smile and just make peace out of sympathy. Faith wanted their relationships to be in a good place before she told them the news, and there was a point where she thought she would never tell them. This is when she could have changed her mind about her will and instructed her solicitors to move all her life savings into Wendy's name. Teasing this plot twist, the actress who plays Faith, Sally, spoke of her character's admiration for Wendy with all the support she gave her. Sally explained, she didn't want any support at all. She thought she would tough it out herself, and she just thought it would be easier to deal with it on her own. And Moira found out by accident what the situation was, and she was absolutely brilliant in many ways, giving Faith that support. But at the same time, having someone as emotional and passionate as Moira on your side has led Faith into feeling emotionally pulled in half. She wanted to keep things a secret, but Moira wanted her to spill the beans. So she didn't find that easy, but at the same time, the support she got from Moira and Wendy was fantastic, Sally added. In her heart of hearts, she was grateful, the soap star continued to explain in an interview with Express.co.uk and other media. The money twist could come as a surprise to her family and viewers, as it seemed Moira was giving Faith the most support. However, Faith could have felt Moira was too persistent for her to reveal her secret, and the fact she has more money than Wendy made the nurse a more viable option. Having stayed with Wendy for a little while, Faith could have known the nurse wanted to move to London and begin a new chapter. In the kindest way possible, Faith could have thought this was the best thing to do with her money, as her family were all set up. Unfortunately, they could be furious to discover all their inheritance has gone to someone who barely had any connection to the family. Although there might not have been a lot left, the family could have hoped Faith would have left them something after everything she put them through as children. Wendy could be shocked as well to learn she has been given all of Faith's life savings, and she could come up with a plan to give all the money back. Before she gets to speak with Faith's loved ones, Moira could intervene, as she would have known what her mother-in-law would have wanted. How well do you know your British soaps? How many times has Ian Beale been married in EastEnders? What is the name of Bianca Jackson and Ricky Butcher's son on EastEnders? On EastEnders in 2002, who accidentally ran Jamie Mitchell over in his car, which caused his death? How many times has Corey's Steve MacDonald been married? What happened to Emily Bishop in Coronation Street? Who murdered Maxine Peacock in Coronation Street in 2003? Which incident in 1993 killed off 4 characters in Emmerdale? When did the show stop being known as Emmerdale Farm? On what day did Hollyoaks air its first episode? What was the name of the much-loved Coronation Street pet dog who was put down in April 2020 after 14 years? 1996 saw the arrival of one of Hollyoaks' all-time bad boys and rival, Kurt Benson, but who is he? Who is the longest-serving character on Coronation Street? Who shot Phil in EastEnders? How many fires have there been at Corey's Rover's return? Get out of my pub, you're no soaps fan. You're either too young to remember the big lines or have better things to do on weekday evenings. Casual viewer, you watch them sometimes so you kinda know what's been going on. Die-hard fan, you love watching the soaps so much your entire week is planned around when they air. Moira would tell Wendy to take the money and go to London before the Dingles had a chance to stop her because she deserved happiness. With her son, Luke Posner, Max Parker, living in the capital, she could make a fresh start with him as well given how their relationship ended. This could be the end for Wendy as she sails off into the sunset, leaving her tragic past in the village behind her. As her eldest son, Lee Posner, Chris Mockery, was killed in the Dales, she would not want to be reminded of all she has lost. Could this be the fresh start she needs, and will her relationship with Bob Hope, Tony Audenshaw, come to a natural conclusion? The actress who plays Wendy, Susan, has spoken out about her future on the weeknight serial drama before and whether she would stay. Earlier last year, the actress told ITV's Lorraine, "At the moment, I'm very happy in the Dales." However, with the character having been in the show for over 2 years now, there could be the possibility Susan's contract is up for renewal. With the show's 50th anniversary celebrations set to see some huge drama descend on the village, will she get out before she is dragged into it?